Well, it's now happening all the time. Celebrities all over the world and all over the place seem to have a point of view, and they need to criticize, particularly Donald Trump, and perhaps you and me and a few others. Well, here's the great question. Does it matter what Meryl Streep thinks about President Donald Trump? Let's think about that. Let's get a little clarity on that. It is time for 10 minutes of clarity on What It Takes Radio. And indeed, welcome back. Like we say, this Tuesdays and Thursdays, you're busy. You don't have a lot of time to take time to do all the things you have to do. So our radio show on Tuesday and Thursday is just 10 minutes. Hey, here we go. This is vital. All over the world, it seems that people have an opinion about Donald Trump. Truly, he raises the emotional stakes. People have hard and strong and big emotional feelings about him. There's not many people who are neutral. As I've oftentimes pointed out in one of my classes and courses on your first book, you don't want people to like your book. You want them to either love it or hate it. And there's a great deal of power in getting people to raise the emotional stakes in every situation. But recently we had something I think could be very, very helpful to us, both in life and business. Meryl Streep is a very accomplished actor. I guess you're supposed to say actor, not actress anymore. Both men and women are actors, though I guess they change it for the Oscars when it's one woman or a man. It's very confusing, kind of hard to be politically correct these days because they keep changing the rules. But whatever, she is a very, very fine actor, very accomplished, well-respected, and very, very, very rich. Well, then you have Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is a very successful businessman, an entrepreneur. And as someone said, well, yeah, he may have had a few businesses go bankrupt, but he had about 1,500 that did well. He's an entrepreneur. But Meryl Streep, as it seems, is kind of the leader of a whole group of Hollywood and other, musicians and celebrities and people in the creative arts who have decided that part of what they should be doing now is bashing and criticizing Donald Trump, and that we're supposed to listen to their point of view and hopefully adopt their point of view. At least that's what they want. And that will cause massive, maybe creative discontent with the policies of President Donald Trump. That's the deal. Well, let me tell you what the real deal is. Okay? Should you care what Meryl Streep thinks about Donald Trump? Only in one respect, and that's this. If Donald Trump becomes an actor, he finally decides that he's going to give it all up and he's going to become an actor. And he starts to act in plays and starts to act in movies. Then, guess what? Meryl Streep, who is certainly an accomplished professional actor, she can say, he's not very good. No, he's got a lot to learn. He is very poor. Other than that, Meryl Streep, shut up. Who cares? Now, those are two very powerful words that you need to know and that she needs to know. This is crazy. Why do these people think that because they have been successful in basketball or movies or they're great singers that they have some extraordinary wisdom and insight into the rule, land, and politics of national governance? Well, let me tell you, they don't. In fact, there's a very good chance that they've never done that and that they are profoundly stupid. There, I said it. And we shouldn't care. And why do they even think we should care? Now, if Meryl Streep wants to put on a seminar and she wants to talk about the art and the profession and how to become an incredibly creative actor, I'm interested. Because, hey, as you're going to learn, All business is show business. We all have to learn the performing arts. And you know what? If she had a class or a course on how to be a great artistic performer and actor, I've watched a number of her films. She's incredible. I would be very interested. I'd probably pay to hear her stories and strategies and skills on how to be a performing actor, because that's what she does, and she does it well. But she's not been a politician. She's not run anything. And so when she tells us how somebody else should do their policies and their practices and the work they do, fine. It matters to them and perhaps to a few of her friends and family. But why in the world should we care? That doesn't make sense. And you know what? This is really important for us. When you think about it, that makes sense. But when you think about it, why should we even care what people who are so-called celebrities, and many of them are celebrities only because they're celebrities, why should we care? And why are they so stupid? Now, this is stupid. By the way, I am now perhaps less inclined, and perhaps 60 million other people who maybe have some decent feelings about him. I can say, why do I want to go and see her movie? Because it may ruin the movie, because rather than enjoying her wonderful performance, the only thing I might think about is whether I have good or bad feelings about her tirade on Donald Trump. Why would you want to alienate 60 million potential customers? That's crazy. Talk about stupid. Talk about being stuck on stupid. And by the way, that applies to anybody. Hey, why should I talk politics? I can have opinions about what I can learn, but why do I want to go out and alienate people in the marketplace? The old don't talk religion, don't talk politics in a way that's controversial. Now, here is something you can do. You can comment on people in a positive way. That's fine, you know. We'll take that. But when people think they have the right to then do the critical part, they better have a lot more credibility than they do. And just as she needs to learn that, you and I need to learn that too. You know what? I can say some things about radio performers, because I am one, and I've been one for 40 years. And I've been a teacher and a broadcaster and a business performance coach, so I have the right to comment in those particular areas. But I better do it more constructively and less critically, because that's just smart. Don't tell me how bad someone else is. Tell me how good someone else is, or show me how good you are. After that, you know what? Shut up. Who cares? By the way, on our Thursday program, I'm going to tell you the great, great power in two words. So what? Who cares? The smart, what-it-takes businessman or woman, entrepreneur, understands the power of both using and having it used on you, that great and powerful lines, so what? Who cares? Do you care what Meryl Streep thinks of Donald Trump? So what? Who cares? Let it go at that. Think about that. Those are some things that I think you can bring into your life and business. And remember that that's part of 10 minutes of clarity. You should now be clear about who you should pay attention to and who you should not, and what you should pay attention to them about. And, hey, walk away and only be in charge of, and whenever you can, do the good, speak the good, bless others. You either bless people or you curse them. There's no neutrality. I would suggest, Meryl Streep, your job would be better out there if you just go out and bless a few people. Give it a try. You might like it. It might even change your life. All the best and blessings to all of us. I'm Stan Houston for What It Takes Radio, 10 minutes of clarity. We'll see you around, and bye for now.